first.
A Contact 13 investigation tonight. If you own a home in southern Nevada, chances are you know the risks of hiring an unlicensed contractor. So if you found someone who is licensed, bonded, and also a minister, you might think you hit the jackpot. But you might want to think again. Tonight, Contact 13 Chief Investigator Glenn Meek has the exclusive story of dozens of homeowners who believe they found the perfect contractor, but put their faith in the wrong man.
Meet Brother Keith Loudensack, who's listed on the ministerial staff of his church. On Sundays, he preaches Christian values. But during the week, some people say, Loudensack was a devout flim-flam man, a contractor who took more than $500,000 from customers, but never completed the work.
This guy is a crook, and he should go to jail.
This is what Ed Giesking's dream kitchen was supposed to look like after he paid $47,000 to Loudensack's company, Elegant Kitchen and Bath.
No different from him coming into my house and stealing my property or my money. He just conned me out of it.
This is what the kitchen looks like 18 months later. According to criminal investigators with the Nevada Contractors Board, no work was ever done.
I went down to Home Depot and bought a deep sink so I could have some running water in my kitchen.
He's not only stuck with a makeshift kitchen, he's stuck paying back the equity loan he took out in order to pay for the dream kitchen.
He has $47,000 of my money that supposed to go towards my job, and I would like to know where my money is.
And the Gieskings aren't alone.
He's very manipulating, and he's very much a up-forward liar.
Max Malloy and his wife Mary Jo say they're out $72,000 after hiring Loudensack to remodel their kitchen. Loudensack and his staff completed a fraction of the work, forcing the Malloys to hire other contractors to finish the job. Price tag, an additional $23,000.
Do you think he's a crook?
I know he's a crook. You can't take money like this from people and deliver nothing to some and half to others and not be a crook.
And these aren't the only examples. 30 other people have made the same kind of complaints here at the Nevada State Contractors Board. Contact 13 has obtained this letter from Loudensack to his customers, in which he says he's been ill over the past few months. And Loudensack also writes, "We are decent, honest Christian people that have run upon bad times." The Contractors Board gave Loudensack 90 days to complete his jobs and pay victims restitution. But Loudensack didn't meet the deadlines, and the board revoked his license.
We'd like to talk to Mr. Loudensack, if we can, for a second about the felony charges against him.
Which brings us to the Regional Justice Center, where I caught up with Brother Loudensack, who faces 16 felony charges for diversion of construction funds.
Now we can ask Mr. Loudensack some questions. We're going to do a story about him. No comment whatsoever.
No comment.
I think that Mr. Loudensack should do prison time because I believe that he's got a sociopathic personality. He feels no guilt. And the fact that he has no conscience and feels no guilt, it's frightening to me.
Though Loudensack was both a minister and a contractor, we want to point out that there is no connection between the church where you saw him and his own legal problems. I do have some tips to help you avoid this kind of situation as a consumer. First of all, limit your down payment to only 10%. Never pay cash. Make sure that everything is in writing. And if you're wondering whether a contractor is in fact licensed, you can verify that by checking with the Nevada State Contractors Board.
And that's always so important to do before you hire anybody. Always go to the Contractors Board website. But Loudensack was licensed, Glenn, through the state, so I know that means that these customers can't get their money back.
Oh, yeah. In fact, that's one of the important reasons to hire a licensed contractor. There is a fund to compensate victims of licensed contractors through the Contractors Board. However, each victim is only entitled to a maximum payout of $35,000. Now, if you have a story that you would like to see investigated by us, give me a call on our tip line at 257-8326, or you can email me at